Hi everyone, Vicki Glisson, Cape Fear County Corso. I am out here with our Jefe and Zoe litter. And once again, they're under my feet. So, beautiful litter, very nice heads, chunky monkeys. They're just some really nice puppies, super nice. I have 3 females and all the rest are males. One of the females, little yellow there, is super runty. She's a runt. I don't want to call her super runty, but she's definitely a runt. Yeah, hey baby. And I probably feel like maybe her and her sister could have been kind of like twins. I'm not sure. Anyways, so pink, yellow, and purple are the females. And of course, purple is the chunkies. She's the biggest girl. Yes, she is. Hey, baby girl. And she is straw. We have 2 straws in this litter, 1 male, 1 female. 4 brindles and 2 fawns. So a nice color variation. So this is a really nice litter, guys. We have several males still available. I believe 4 of the males are available. And 1 of the females. We'll be doing picks this week, so we'll know who's getting who. I suspect that yellow will be the available female, if not yellow and purple. It seems that a lot of people are wanting blacks or color other than straw. They're just not used to seeing a straw Corso. We just started getting the straw probably in the last 3 years. Out of some of the older lines, there's a man who had several of my dogs, 2 of my originals from Rocky. One was Rocky and Imba, and the other one was Caspian and Dixie. And he was breeding those 2, and he would get half a litter of straws every single litter. And of course, myself and Avalanche, is where I got my 2 original dogs, Rocky and Sally, from Avalanche. And both of us were like, what the heck? You know, she's been breeding those lines for, 25, 30 years, or however long, forever. And I've been breeding them at least 15. Never got a white or a straw. And just about all the straws will have some red in the face. It's actually a fawn tint or a red tint, but it's just very, very light. It almost looks fawn. So they're not pure white. But anyways, and then with I think it was Alpha Klaus, one of my Custodianos males, and then Jefe started producing the straws with some of the girls. So I know the males that carry the straw gene, and if you put them with a female that has a straw gene, then they will have straw puppies. So we figured out which males and which females have that gene. And I know Zoe had the gene because when I bred her with Klaus, she had some straw. And I know Jefe had it. So I figured we would have a couple of straw in this litter. But of course, I don't breed for, not breeding for the color. But I know what to pretty much expect. But okay, so these these guys, I was taking still shots of them first, so they would quit trying to just pay so much attention to me. This guy right here is awesome. I just love his. He is going to be a huge boy. Look at him. He's just chunky as he can be. And the color, like this guy, it's just like, I don't know, it's like velvet. It's got a white or tan, I guess, white undercoat, because there's some white on his chest there. and then the fawn tips, and a little bit of black charcoal on there. It's just so nice. And then of course we have the other fawn here. He just has it's what we call carbon. It's kind of just the tips of the hairs have that some of the black mask type of thing. It just kind of spilled over onto the rest of the coat. We call it carbon. I've seen it quite a bit on the fawns, usually on the fawns. And normally it fades out pretty, not completely, not 100%, but it does fade out normally. So even his brother, who is, are you beating up your sister? Don't be beating up your sister, boy. Hey. He's he's trying to show her he's boss. It looks like boss. Are you another Jefe, boss? Huh? He's a sweet boy. We'll go with these two. Leaning on each other. So we do have I believe Red is fairly somewhat dominant as well. He's been posturing himself over some others. Of course, there's light blue over dark blue. You know, they just, at this stage, they're just kind of trying to establish who they are in their little pack. And they kind of test each other out against each other. So I think Red might be a little more dominant than the blue. He was just posturing over everyone. Earlier while I was taking photographs. So I'm just rambling this morning. All the leaves, it's very weird. All the leaves are falling. The wind is blowing, and it is probably 80 degrees. 78, 80 degrees. It's kind of strange to be sitting out here sweating, or almost sweating, and the leaves are falling. So this is this litter's first video. They have been weaned onto raw, and they actually have no crop appointments for first week of December. So if you want to get one of these, they're barking at the cat. If you want to get a male out of this litter, your crops are first week of December. After that, I don't take your crops. You have to do it yourself. All right. Oh boy. He's so pretty. All of these puppies are really nice. Nice heads. You can see in the still photos when I post those. Look at you. Ain't you a cutie pie? Look at you. Look at you, cutie. Hey, sweet pea. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Mm-hmm. Hey, Purple. Hey, Purple. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Oh. And there's light blue. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Did you fall? Did you fall? Oh my goodness. Hey, buddy. You want to get in my lap? Well, I'm not going to sit on the ground right now. It's a little damp. So anyways, as I was rambling, they're going to get all under my feet now. These guys are weaned. They are. We weaned them onto raw. It goes red. Yellow's going to get in on some of that action. Up again. These guys are raw fed, and I have another website, Heaven Sent Healthy Pet, where I sell the same food that I feed these dogs, along with some of my own grinds that I'm starting to grind, and the supplements, healthy herbal or supplements. That I blended myself, that have all the vitamins and nutrients. They help supplement the raw diet. Girly, chewing on my pressure washer hose. I also have Adored Beast and Amber Naturals brands, and I have put together some kits and bundles that several products that help with prevention of heartworms. So if you don't want to do the over-the-counter meds or veterinarian prescribed meds for heartworm, we all know some of the side effects that come from those. We have perfectly natural supplements and tinctures that will build the dog's immune system, which is what combats the heartworms. Excuse me. If their immune system is suppressed and they are generally sick, which in dogs it's really hard to tell because they hide their sicknesses and pain so well. But if they have a suppressed immune system from all the vaccinations, which have the mercury and aluminum, same stuff they put in the human vaccinations, which is not good for them, can cause cancers, allergies, leaky gut, just yeast, all kinds of problems and issues come from the vaccines. And we have natural antidotes for vaccines as well, although I do recommend you get at least your first year's worth of vaccines on a puppy, and their boosters, their rabies, and then after that do titers testing to check their immunity, to avoid over vaccination with them. And then we also have no-sodes that cover all the immunizations that people get vaccines for, all but rabies. We can't sell rabies with no-sodes. There are vets that will do rabies no-sodes, but that is, you have to get that through a vet, because the rabies is such a very serious disease, and people can get it and there's no cure. So rabies is serious. But if we can avoid over vaccinating the dogs, we can avoid a lot of issues that come up later in life, shorten their lives, and make some of them make their years of their lives just miserable with allergies and all kinds of issues. So we try to do everything as natural as possible around here, because I want to make sure you get a healthy, happy puppy and not a vet liability. I don't like, I just don't feel it's right to just sell a dog and then you have a 10-year vet liability and spend, you know. Nowadays people will spend $10,000 at the drop of a hat trying to fix their dog, when a lot of the issues, I'm not going to say everything, but most of the issues can be avoided if you start out healthy and stay that way with natural diet, natural immunity boosters, and natural immunization. I'm almost to the point of, I just had this thought, I haven't researched it out, but it's just a thought. It would be nice if somebody did research it out, maybe for one of their nice puppies. Look at that boy, very nice. Red is super, I just love him. I love the pattern on him. Anyway, somebody did it for one of their college thesis or whatever they do. I didn't go to college, so if we just didn't immunize at all, would those diseases eventually disappear? Because I know the parvo, from what I've read, the parvo was a cat disease that crossed over to dogs after vaccination started for cats. And so the cats would shed the virus and then it crossed over into the dogs. So, yeah, parvo started out as a cat vaccination, or a cat disease and cat vaccines, I believe, is what pushed it over into the dog population. I have to double check those facts, but I believe that's what, I've read it in the past. So, but anyways, you know, when dogs get the vaccinations and then they shed, I'm wondering if that, you know, that is actually a vaccination for your pets. If you take them to a pet dog park, excuse me, a lot of the natural rearing people would say you can take your puppy to a dog park, put them on the ground for just a couple of minutes, and then pick them up and take them home, and do that for you know, several days in a row, and they will pick up enough of the vaccine shed by other dogs who have had their vaccines that it will immunize them. It will be like they're getting the vaccine. So that's just something I've read. I have not tested that out on my own. I know mothers will pass immunity on to their puppies in the milk. So it's a thing. Get out of there. Don't you go in there, girlie. No, ma'am. No, 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 no. No, ma'am. Don't you go in there. I'll put you up. Come on. Come over here. I have to finish blocking off the underneath of the crates. I put all that wire up and did not realize that it was not the hog wire for piglets. And so now I'm having to put the correct hog wire up, and of course it looks terrible because it's got double. All the lines aren't straight, but there's the difference. They go right under there, and that's just disgusting. Once they discover it, you can't keep them out because they're out there under there eating old food and stuff, or looking for victuals and goodies. What was that? We got Blue over here playing all by himself. There you go. Did you hear me call you, talk about you? Uh-oh. Well, guys, I think I've rambled long enough. You've got to see this litter. They're tuning down a little. They weren't super playful with the rope this time around, but sometimes their first day out on the actual ground, they're just exploring everything. They're not interested in playing so much. Depending on the litter. I have some litters that will just, that's all they do is the rope. Like, they can't keep their mind off of it. I tell you what, Red is so nice. What a nice puppy. They're all nice. And they got great heads. Great head. They look like his mommy's head. Yes, he does. Or mommy's eyes, at least, for sure. Look at this guy. Nice. I just love their heads. They're just beautiful. I love the fawns because the coloring kind of highlights the wrinkles a little. It's just super nice. Like that. That's so nice. I just love it. The wrinkle fade. Anyways. Hi, guys. Alright, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. I've rambled long enough for you. You've got to watch the puppies play so you can begin to formulate which one you want to pick. And you can get more information on this litter on my website, CapeFearCaneCorso.com. This is the South, so we call it cane. Cane. But when you have to pronounce something to be spelled out, we will definitely say cane, so that people don't get confused. CapeFearCaneCorso.com is the website. Go to available puppies and litters, and you can scroll down, click on Jefe and Zoe litter. I have all the information for these puppies on there, parents, prices, everything. Fill out an application, and I will give you a call as soon as I possibly can. And then check out our natural and raw feeding website at heavenscenthealthypet.com. If you are not interested in puppy, but you're kind of interested in feeding raw, you can see how well it does for the dogs. Go to heavenscenthealthypet.com, and I can help you get going in raw very easily. It is not hard to do. It's not brain surgery. It's very easy to do. And I have instructions that make it very easy. All right, y'all. we're gonna go ahead and go put these guys up, and I'm gonna process this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to hit subscribe and leave us a comment. Talk to y'all later. Bye.